Chapter 8. The Ritual of Restraint. She had seen the restraints. Now she would learn what it meant to have someone else put them on her. He didn't hand her the collar. He picked it up himself. That distinction mattered. She had chosen to be here. She had agreed to what they were doing. Her safe word remained available. But within those boundaries, she had given him permission to take over. He stepped behind her and moved her hair aside. The collar settled around her neck. Its lining was wonderfully soft. The leather surrounding it was thick and substantial. She heard the hardware move behind her, then felt the collar tighten until it rested firmly against her skin. A tiny metallic sound announced that it was secured. Then something she hadn't expected. He kissed the skin just beneath it. Not passionately, not possessively. Just a slow, intimate acknowledgement of what he had done. He moved to her wrist. The first cuff wrapped around it. He adjusted the padding carefully before fastening it. Firm, secure. Another quiet click. Then another kiss against the skin beside the cuff. The second wrist followed. Fasten, check, click, kiss. She began recognizing the pattern. It was becoming a ritual. Then he knelt. One ankle, then the other. The heavy leather shackles felt different from the wrist cuffs simply because she knew what they represented. Each new piece reduced another possibility of movement, yet every fastening was careful. Nothing was rushed. Nothing was careless. Then he showed her the belt. It matched everything else. Black leather, soft padding, heavy fittings, and several solid attachment rings. But when he wrapped it around her waist, her reaction surprised her. Her stomach tightened involuntarily. This was different. A cuff surrounded a limb. The belt surrounded her. She felt him draw it snug around the center of her body. Her breath changed. He noticed. He waited. She didn't use her safe word. So he continued. The buckle closed. The hardware settled. And suddenly she understood why the belt affected her so strongly. It wasn't painful. It wasn't even uncomfortable. It simply felt psychologically enormous. He kissed the skin just above its edge. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then he began connecting the restraints. She heard metal touch metal. A clip closed, then another. Her available movement became smaller. She tested it instinctively. The restraints answered. She could move, but only within the boundaries he had created. That produced the strange combination she was beginning to recognize. Fear, comfort, vulnerability, security. She had chosen this, but she could no longer simply walk away. Not without his assistance. Or one word. That distinction mattered enormously. He stood in front of her holding the blindfold. She knew what came next. He placed it over her eyes. Light disappeared. She heard him adjust it behind her head. Then darkness. Before she could prepare herself, his lips briefly touched hers. A quick kiss. Gone before she could kiss him back. She smiled despite herself. He was still playing with anticipation. She waited for whatever came next. Nothing did. At least, nothing she expected. He simply looked at her. She couldn't know that, of course. For the first time, he could see the entire result, while she could see none of it. Collar, cuffs, shackles, belt, connections, and blindfold. Then she felt his hand in her hair. Slowly, gently. His fingers caressed through it. You're a brave girl. Her shoulders relaxed slightly. His fingers passed through her hair again. You're doing good so far. So far. Those two words sent another little ripple through her stomach. Then his voice softened. You're doing just fine. And strangely, she believed him. She stood blindfolded and firmly restrained, dependent upon him for something as ordinary as moving safely across the room. Yet she didn't feel abandoned inside that vulnerability. She felt attended to. Then his hand found hers. Come with me. She took her first uncertain step. The room hadn't changed. She had. Yesterday, walking across it would have required no thought at all. Now every step required trust. And somewhere in the darkness, she realized that the ritual hadn't ended when the final restraint clicked shut. It had only just begun.